How was that for an intro? I just
It
wanted to
was
see if we
great.
could blow your eardrums out.
Close.
Hey, welcome to the opener. CRUISE-A-THON for
Isn't
healthy
this
hands for
exciting?
cruising. What's this all about?
Well, it's this charity that we've got going here, this Helping Hands for Cruising, and we just want all your money.
Oh, speaking of all my money,
Yes.
what's your name?
Um, happy
You know how long it's
birthday
been I've been
to me.
alive? I have to point the wrong way.
Yeah, that's right. Hang on a second. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. It's Shaun. It's Shaun. It's Shaun.
Oh, is that what your mother called you?
No, she called me God. I popped out and she went, "Oh, God."
Nice. And I'm Donovan from RV on the Wayside. Hope you guys are having fun. I see we got some people in the chat already. Thank you for being here. So, Danny D, the super supporter. Well, thanks for being here. James Steffi, the astute tourist. Jim, how you doing? Meg, Michael Ann, spoiled mama. I think I saw V. Where's V? I think I saw her in there. Who else is in there?
If you can't tell, then I
Well,
don't know.
I'm not a big shout out guy. I in
You
my
need
shows,
to.
everybody knows I only shouted you out if you answered a question. That's how
Yeah,
my
well,
lives went.
you see, you've got to clean your glasses if you can't see.
That's true. And by the way, I want you to know that I tried to have a shinier head than Shaun today. And this is what happened. So I went ahead and I got a shower and shaved all my hair off. So it's super smooth. Then I went to the bowling alley and I asked them if they could put a chair up so I could lean over and put my head in the thing that shines the ball. And they're like, yeah, but we just did a blue one. What do you mean a blue one? You know, a blue bowling ball, and it might not. So I thought, oh, it won't matter. The polish can be the same, right? And so I got out, and there was these little streaks of blue. So hopefully I got them all. I,
I think you just got them out.
yeah, I don't think that happened. Um,
No.
for fun today, we are raising money to put a person on a cruise.
Yep.
Now we have an upcoming cruise. Is that right?
Yeah, we do. We got an upcoming cruise with 2 recipients on board.
2 recipients. Tell me a minute about that.
Okay, so we've got James Catanese and his wife Cindy, and we've got Scott and Amber Hicks, who are both couples are going on board the fantastic cruising group cruise that's going out of Tampa and going to the West Caribbean.
Okay. I'm trying to get us a copy of that video, which I will send your way here shortly.
Donovan, you're very trying anyway.
You know, I really wish you wouldn't share personal information when we're on these shows.
Yes, I know, but then there are times when you open the book for me.
Is that my problem? I'm opening the book.
Correct.
Okay, fair enough. Um, so James and his wife, and who's the other?
Scott and Amber Hicks.
Scott and Amber Hicks. Okay. So we got 2 going on this cruise.
Yep.
Now, we don't have a next one scheduled quite yet, do we?
No, we don't.
And we do not have anybody videoed yet got video entries yet. How do they send a video entry of someone they think might be a good recipient?
Okay, so for somebody they think might be a good recipient, they simply can go into the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel or the Facebook page or the website, and in there is a link to actually drop your videos to an email link to drop your videos through to me. I think there's one also for you, Donovan, but that will get us to the board. And once your videos go to the board, we will then look at the person and then either validate them or say sorry. But more often than not, we'll validate. Now, we also want videos. Not only do we want videos of recipients, but we also want videos of potential group cruises, because that way we can, if we get a video of, say, let's say Paradij decided to run a group cruise and they wanted to have a recipient on board, we'd want to see that video so that we could promote it out to everybody. Guess who's holding a group cruise? And that way we can get recipients on board as well. So
So that
that's,
so their video is of the person or about the person that
yes,
they want to recommend to be a recipient.
yes.
Okay.
And so the video of the recipient is one about the recipient, and the video of the hosting cruises, the hosting channel, is just info that we know about the channel, so that we can then promote that out to other channels and so forth.
So let's give the example of the group cruise video.
Okay. Yes.
So oddly enough, I didn't know that some of the ships, cruise
Yes.
ships,
Ships.
boats, big old boats.
Are you full of ship again?
Yeah, I didn't know that they could make towel animals and they could do you. That was pretty impressive to see that in the video.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Hey, before we get too serious,
Yes.
I'd like to ask let's see. There's V. I knew I saw V. Um, Daily Dose of the Bible,
That's any.
KJV Kenneth Oakes. Okay. Um, there's V, there's Call Me V, right? And then
Yeah.
Amethyst, Haze, Adventures. If
That's
I missed
Amy.
you, just put in another message. PSV Odyssey,
Sir Paul.
Paul. Okay. You guys will know that I have not done a live in a long time, so expect lots of errors. I will not hit the red button. That's a private joke for anybody who knows about the world record of
Yeah.
longest hosted live stream.
G'day,
Traveling with
Lorraine.
Special Abilities is here. It's good. So what I thought it would be fun is if we ask true false questions about you, Shaun. Now I know you're not prepared for this, but hopefully if we got one right, hopefully you can explain it to us. But let me just see if I got one right here. True or false? You actually go to the nail spa salon and get mani-pedi. So don't answer yet. Let's everybody else answer. I mean, some of these things could be a little embarrassing for Shaun, but it's okay. That's what we're here for. So while they're answering that question, how did the first cruise go?
The first cruise was absolutely awesome. We had an opportunity to meet with Kenny. I believe that it was life-changing for everybody involved. Not only Kenny, but I know that for one, my life was changed because of that experience. I know yours was too.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I started crying at one point when he wasn't looking because I just the way he reacted to things was that's what I was hoping this would be like, and man, did it sold it for me. I mean, I was done in. I teared up here. I'm trying to fight him off now. Nursing our travel bug is here, so I'm trying not to remember that moment too strongly.
Yeah,
Food was good. Entertainment was good.
it was awesome.
I
And
really, huh?
the part I liked the most was Bon Air, when you were talking with Kenny on the beach.
Oh, about the colors of the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was interesting when we were on the boat and we were talking about all the how there's a whole world below us.
Yep.
And you just forget sometimes. You're riding on the boat, all you see is the sky and the top of the water, and you forget. Like in that video, cuttlefish, and I mean, it's just amazing.
Yep.
So how do we get a donation? I guess.
So, um, right over in that corner over there in the top corner, just
Oh yeah,
near your
right up
head.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a QR code there. Folks, just click on the QR code, and that'll take you to our Helping Hands for Cruising PayPal account. And please, when you put the dollars in, put them in US dollars if you are in the US. Do not ask for them to be changed into Aussie dollars because it makes a hell of a lot of headache. So just deposit it in US dollars, and the goal is we want 10,000 US dollars by the end of this cruise-a-thon. And if we can get that kind of money, it'll be absolutely awesome.
Another thing, down in the description of this video, we also put a link there if you'd rather go that way. And also down below there is the next show, which will be Kenny, which is kind of exciting. You get to hear some stuff of how he felt.
Yep.
Let's see. Did I get anybody else? I think I've named everybody. Again, if I didn't name you and you're here, just write something else, something annoying, something that would make fun of me. That works. So, did we get any true or false answers? That's what I'm curious about. I don't see anybody putting
Amy
T's
said
or F's.
Amy reckons it was false.
Amy said false. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Amethyst Haze Adventures. Yes.
Yeah.
Did anybody else chime in?
Not that I can see.
It was whether Shaun
no.
goes to a nail salon with Ilana and gets mani-pedis. That's what we want to know. True or false?
James reckons it's true. Danny reckons it's definitely true. Meg reckons it's true. Michael Ann reckons it's false. Crystal reckons it's false.
James Steffi said true, and Danny said true. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You guys typed so fast. I was way behind. See, I'm not doing this in a while. Two twins on a live. We know we match shirts just for you, James Cantonese. I just want to point that out. So even Lorraine thought it was true. So is that true? Do you get mani-pedis?
No, it's false.
Oh, it's true for me.
Correct.
I get mani-pedis with my wife. I mean, with Ilana.
No.
No.
Listen, I can't even get any pedis with Ilana, to be
All right, as we let's hit another one. So spending time with you on the ship, the big old boat, is it true that you swam with sharks and have a scar to prove it? So we'll see if anybody says true or false to that one. And I'm not saying it was like a full bite, but you can, well, they can guess.
G'day, Boomer. How are you, buddy?
Oh my goodness. Boondocking with Boomer is here. By the way, I got to spend some time with Lance in person recently.
Oh, you have my sympathies.
I went to a big meetup at an RV park, and I was MC of the event. It was really fun. It was for Dude RV. It was nice.
Yeah. And was Boomer there?
He was. I started it out saying, listen, I'd just like to ask you guys a question before we get started. Do you guys like dad jokes?
Yes.
And some people nodded, and I go, I don't know any. I'm a terrible father. That's how it started.
There was Danny said in the chat, but Shaun, you would look good with green polish.
Oh, for your head?
Mm-hmm.
Especially right now, because then you just disappear with the sky.
You mean like this?
Yes. So to give you guys just a quick, I know this we've done these before, but I'm just going to run this video real quick, and then we'll come back to whether he's been bitten, or I should just say whether he swam with sharks and has a scar to prove it. Here's something to think about here.
Before you go on with that, I just
Yeah.
noticed something in the chat there, and I want to know. I want to ask Alliance a very important question. Did you just have a fart? Because he's saying, holy
Hold.
crap, the 33 rocket engines just went off here at SpaceX. I'm asking, did he fart?
Okay. And just so you know, Shaun, on my end, you have frozen.
Yeah,
That
that's
could make
okay. But
that
you
could
can
make
hear
this
me.
show very difficult.
But you can hear me.
I can hear you. Yes, let me try it. Let's see. Ready, everybody? Wait, like this.
Can you hear me? Oh, that's good.
If you have to pop in and out, we'll understand.
I have no idea why I'm frozen,
Uh,
just like you are right now.
you like Disney movies? That's not it.
There we go.
All right. So, oh, there you are. You
Yeah,
took your glasses off. It worked.
that's it.
So,
My machine got such a fright.
is that right?
Yeah.
Uh, does did he swim with sharks and have a uh, scar to prove it? Let's see. Michael Ann said false. Meg said definitely true. Were you swimming with us? I don't remember. I think Meg was there. James said false. Amy said false, but she swam with sharks before, but did not have scars. Jim said false. Danny said false. Uh, I'm guessing. I'm not sure who's at the helm at nursing our travel bug today. That's going to be. I'd like an answer to that one. Uh, Boondocking with Boomer said no. That was Ilana bit him and said it was a shark. I see. Very clever. Lorraine said false. Let's see. And that's my dog. So sorry.
It's all right. Must be happy to see you.
The worst part of this is that I think my family went to lunch without me and left me the dog barking.
Hang on. That's bad English. Shouldn't it be left the barking dog?
Let's just do it this way. You explain whether it's true or false, and I will go quiet my puppy.
Actually, it is false. I haven't swum with a shark in ages. So, I mean, I don't even know what a shark looks. Other than looking at it at an aquarium, I have no idea what a shark is. Other than Donovan, who let the dog in? Oof, oof, oof.
Let's see. My fart froze him solid. Okay, very nice. And Shaun is spelled Shaun, like Shaun of the Dead.
Thank you, Donovan.
You're welcome.
Now, by the way, I just need to let you know that we have a huge auction plan going on for this weekend.
Oh,
What's happening is an anonymous donor has donated a portable solar panel, which can go over the top of a vehicle. And roughly the recommended retail cost for that is around about $800.
wow.
This is being donated for the purposes of, and there'll be some pictures coming up later on in various live streams. But what we're going to do is during the time of the CRUISE-A-THON, we're going to be holding an auction. Now, it's actually going to be two auctions in one. One auction is the person who's actually going to buy the item. So we're looking for the highest bidder to buy the item. Then we're going to have a wheel spin at the end for the recipient. Now, the recipient is somebody who is incapable of actually being able to purchase one of these items because they couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is that the bidder will purchase the panel, and that will then be handed over to the recipient who is picked out of a wheel. So we're looking for the highest bidder who can bid in any one of the shows going over the weekend.
How do they bid?
All they do is they say, "I'm bidding, and this is me. I'm going to put my bid in," and they put a donation into the Helping Hands.
So is the donation their bid?
The donation is their bid.
Okay, and then the highest bid or donation is the one that gets okay.
And
The one that will
the highest bid gets the opportunity to push the button on the wheel,
Oh,
so
got
that
you.
we can then get the
Virtually
recipient.
push? You mean
Yep,
not
yep,
that button up there that I'm not supposed to touch, right?
correct,
Okay, fair enough.
correct. So they can virtually push the button that will spin the wheel that will make the decision as to who the recipient is going to be of that item.
And then we also have to have people who suggest recipients.
Correct. So
Okay.
anybody can suggest a recipient. The recipient goes onto a wheel. The highest bidder buys the item for the recipient.
Okay, so, okay, I got you. All right, that's pretty
And there's
cool.
yeah, and there's more pictures coming up of the particular item
Oh,
itself. So
very good.
yeah,
Um, where were we? Oh, okay, so no sharks, right?
no sharks.
But you do have a scar, but it's not from a shark?
You had to bring up my scar.
Uh, on oh, jeez. Sorry about bringing this one up, but on our first group cruise for this charity, is it true that you had to ask for a Band-Aid? True or false? Did Shaun have to ask for a Band-Aid? That's what we want to know. Oh my God, you're such a pansy. I mean, so all right, so we went on our cruise. We had
Yes,
fun for sure. What was
yes.
the best thing you ate?
The best thing I
And
ate would have
what
been,
boat were we on?
we were on the
Shit.
Carnival Horizon,
Okay.
and the best thing I ate, I reckon, the best thing I ate was the steak restaurant.
Me too. But the appetizer was still the best.
The appetizer, I'll tell you, the appetizer at the chef's table was the best.
I don't know. It's hard to beat. Literally a full cheeseburger
Correct.
that size. It's
Correct.
hard to say that anything could have beat that.
Correct.
That was hilarious.
That
I
was
kept
awesome.
looking at it. I was like, I can't even take a picture to show the size of it because I don't even think I put it on a fork. I should have done that.
Now, here's the question, Donovan:
Yes.
Guy's burger or that appetizer?
Hmm. Well, let's face it. It was the nostalgia of having the tiniest burger I've ever seen. So maybe Guy's burger tasted a little better, but I'm just saying that tiny cheeseburger was pretty awesome. I think that got most hits on Instagram for me is just showing that plate with that little burger on it. Let's see. There's a bunch of trues. I forgot what I asked you on this one. Oh, Band-Aid. Everybody, oh, they all think you just, oh yeah, crybaby. Everybody said true. Did you have to ask for a Band-Aid?
I did.
What for?
I had my hand on the door handle of the room, and it was a little bit too close to the edge of the door, and so yeah.
Yeah, you what?
Well, let's say I usually use my knuckles on punching bags, but this time it was the door.
Oh, I see. By the way, that I did not know the answer to that question. So
I
I'm
know.
glad I asked it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know the answer to most of these. Uh, I actually could not figure out how to turn the lights on. And on your card, it tells you how to do it. But I couldn't figure out. I thought, oh, that's a card holder. So you just put your card in there so that way you don't leave without your entry key. I had no idea you had to put your entry key in that little slot to turn the lights on.
You know what I ended up doing? I ended up putting in my business card in there.
And that worked?
It worked.
Should I believe you?
Believe it. Next time you go on board ship, try it.
Well, the reason why I asked is I know that the crew brought one for Kenny so that he could just have it in there all the time because it
Yep.
was in an awkward spot, right?
Yep.
But so anyway, we actually had to call our guy down, and he just looked at me and he goes, "I thought you were a smart guy," and I was like, "Oh, jeez." Even he's picking on me.
And he doesn't even know you, right?
I know. Oh my gosh, that's great. Uh Van Life with Gina. Thanks for coming in here. Did I miss anybody else? Ford Man's here, aka Kenneth Oakes. I just call him Kenny. Promoter Immobilier ECR. Thanks for stopping by. I hope I did that close enough. Uh let's see, James. I think I got everybody else. You know what it's probably time for?
What's that?
Another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you what. I forgot. I need to talk about this a second. So because we got locked out of PayPal last year when our last CRUISE-A-THON.
Yep.
We're only going to announce the total per day now, right? Because
Okay.
we can't. It was just too many people were checking it all day long, and we
Mhm.
kept getting locked out for like hours.
Mhm.
So if
I know what
somebody,
you're going to ask me.
well, I have a question, and I kind of wanted to get a $50 donation for the answer of the question.
Yep.
Now, this one might be a little rough, so we're just going to hold this one off. But if you did donate 50, I'm going to trust that you did. But the question will be, does Shaun sleep in the nude? I think inquiring minds want to know this. So, holy cow. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you had
Hold the
cows
boat.
there.
Hold the boat.
I didn't know that you were religious. Hang on, Donovan. You've confused the crap out of me. Holy cow. Now, Donovan, I thought, was the atheist. All right, now. All right, folks, we are currently sitting on $706.62 Aussie. That's the current amount sitting in the PayPal account. Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess I never have to sign for a package, but today that's the day. And he banged on the window so hard that I thought, it's a clear sunny day. How could it be thundering outside?
That was thundering. I hope the package was good.
I don't know. I just signed it, took it, threw it on the table, and ran back in. So a lot of people think it's true that you sleep in the nude. But what I want to know is if someone paid the $50 to get that answer before we're done today. And if you wait to the very end, that's just even better. Let's see. Shark slippers swam away. Okay. That was from V. Meg said inquiring minds want to know. A lot of people said true. Lorraine doesn't think that's true. I'm kind of hoping it's not.
What are you worried about? It's Ilana that's got to have a look.
Let's just say I'm putting my condolences for Ilana right now, even not knowing the answer. Just having to get in bed with you would be enough. But our next regular question.
Are you jealous that you can't get into bed with me?
Actually, I've never asked you because I was afraid you'd say yes.
Boom, boom.
Okay. The next real question. Thanks for you guys for putting those in there, but please let me know if you donated $50 and we'll tell the answer to that at the end. Are you actually an heir to a throne in the UK? Rob on the road, help me with this one. There was some discussion, so we'll have to see what you guys think.
Mhm.
We did some digging. Let's just say that.
Mhm.
Do you know how to sing?
Badly.
I think Matt and Amy can sing.
Yeah.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
Man,
I
it
can
never
tell you
gets
what,
old.
I am eternally grateful to that couple.
Yeah. Meg put in a little link there if you guys want to support the guy that really kind of made this. It just makes the charity fun when we hear that song. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's one thing to go on the ship and go hang out with the recipients, which is obviously amazing. But just every time I feel down or something, I can play that song and I'm all cheered up again. So
Correct.
Fat Mad Adventures, she put a link in there. If you want to subscribe to them, they'd really appreciate it. What a nice thing to do. I guess people don't believe me.
They don't?
No, they said false. Oh wait. Oh, James Catney's he's in.
Mhm.
I'm not sure where the one starred in the next stop, but it looks like maybe Crystal from Destination Delight. She's here. I don't think I
Mhm.
mentioned her yet. Everybody else doesn't believe that that's a thing. Now, you use the word governor a lot.
Yes.
Do you have any ties to the UK throne at all? Deeply?
Well,
Like,
aside from the fact that I came from two countries that were both subservient to the UK, hence I call him governor, because he thinks he can put me back in servitude.
oh, is that what it is?
Mhm.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood him. Okay, well, that was a good answer. Thanks, James. I love that song too. I don't know what James Steffi said, but that went to the ditch. Oh, was Ilana here? Oh, yes, I know, Danny. Exactly. Poor Ilana. I agree with you. True or false? At one point in your life, you worked as a mechanic and
Oh,
you
God.
so proudly worked on a VW Beetle. I mean, of all the cars, the most
Mhm.
sophisticated engine ever made.
Mhm.
That's So that we'll have to figure out if that's true. True or false? Did he work on a VW Beetle as an actual mechanic? I don't. Well, with your head, I can kind of see you as a grease monkey. Little oil or something, you know. Did you check the tire pressures? Was that your job? Oh, I
No.
guess we'll wait till we find out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just didn't want to give you too much credit for all that. So
Wait until you see the. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait.
punch buggy, no punch packs. Oh, slug bug. Got it. That was clever, V. That's all right. Slug bugs. I forgot about those. True, but even a monkey can do it. Lorraine. You know, I do miss the lives where we did the lists. I have to admit, those were fun.
Yeah. So why'd you stop?
My goal was to get monetized. I got monetized, and then I was like, I still like editing videos. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped.
I know why.
Better news.
You couldn't handle the pressure.
Yes. What was your favorite thing that you did fairly regularly while you were on the last cruise?
My favorite thing
Yeah.
is meeting up with everybody in the mornings, having a good old chat about the day before and what was to come for the day. Unless you've got a better idea.
So breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast.
Yeah. For me, it was getting up before the sunrise and seeing the sunrise every day, because for some reason, when I'm on the ocean, the sunrise is better than the sunsets.
Absolutely.
And when you're on a beach, it's usually the sunset. At least some
Yeah.
people think so. What do you guys think? Sunrise or sunset? What's your favorite, whether you're on a boat or not? I'm curious.
Amy says making people try Vegemite.
That was fun. I enjoyed watching that. Yes. And Ilana was right there to just put it right in front of anybody's face that wanted it.
But the thing that sticks out of my head the most, and I don't know if you remember this, Donovan, was the one day that Kenny was in stitches for literally half an hour.
Oh my gosh. And so was two other people,
Correct.
Sarah and
Glenn.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All three of them started having giggle fits at breakfast, to the point where 30 minutes, and I am not joking. I filmed, I know 25 of it, and I didn't get the beginning. They went on for 30 minutes. And as soon as one would stop laughing, as soon as one started, the other two started.
Correct.
Oh my God. It was, I don't know about you, but my stomach hurt, and I didn't do any crunches that day in the
Yep. Yep. Although you wish you would have.
Oh, I didn't need to. Couldn't stop laughing at them laughing.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, that was so great. You're right. That might have been one of the best moments to just. I'm surprised Sarah and Glenn aren't here this right now, but yes, they were amazing, and it was so fun. Oh goodness
There's
gracious.
a good reason why they wouldn't be here now, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It's well, no, actually they should be here. It's nearly 10 p.m. in London right now as we speak.
Yeah, 9:39.
Very
And
good.
I'm so quick like that because I have great math, or it's because
You've
Shaun
got the same app as I have.
Shaun gave me an app that tells me everybody's time frame. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Sorry, all I missed that time. It was lucky
Sunrise.
to be up by
I'm
lunch.
busy thinking of the rest of the song.
Crystal was just glad to be up by lunch.
Yeah, that's it.
The pizza was always amazing. Yeah, I agree. Ilana was very convincing about trying the Vegemite. You have to try it. You won't have an opinion if you don't try it. You're right.
Correct.
Oh, Darren's here. Magnificent Jeremy with Darren.
Wie geht's, Herr Darian?
Wie
How are
geht's?
you?
Guten Tag.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
No. No.
You sure?
V said Crystal was the resident pizza connoisseur,
Yes,
or
she was.
Pooza, as she pronounced it. She just had a misspelling. I'm messing with it. So sunrises, sunsets. So it was about an even. You guys kind of like them both. It's good to know. I really think sunrises are the best on a ship, though. So you weren't you were not. Oh, let's answer that one. Got some trues, got some falses. Shaun worked that hard. Nope, false, said V.
Okay.
James Catney says he likes his VW. Do you have a bug?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I talked and hugged people. That's what Amy liked. Yes.
My
It really
phone-
was great having that many people together. It
It
was
was.
so much fun. And we're so many of us, no matter where you were, you ran into someone.
Correct. And the best thing was okay. So there were times when I might have gotten a little bit of tiffy with a couple of things because I was just so overworked and tired. But at the end of the day, everybody came together and we were one happy family.
Yeah.
And that was the best part.
You know, another great moment was when we had the tea time. What is that? High tea.
High tea, yeah.
With this little sandwiches and you
Yeah.
know, all
And
that
then we did the Tim Tam Slam.
the Tim Tam Slam, yes. Lots of people got to try them. That was fun.
Yep.
It doesn't taste as good with tea as it does with coffee. Just gonna
No.
put that out there.
Yeah. It tastes a bucket load better with coffee than it does with tea. But hey, it's better than orange juice.
Well, I'm just saying that as soon as I got doing it with the tea, I'm like, I gotta have another one. I need something to wash this out. It does not work with tea. At least not the mint, whatever flavor tea I had. Orange and spice, or it was, I don't know. It didn't work.
So why didn't you go for the coffee?
I did end up going with coffee too. Cruising scenes here.
G'day, cruising scene. How you going, Sharon?
Let's see.
They're just on a cruise or just got off a cruise. I think they're still on it.
Guess what I can eat with Tim Tams? Oh, she can eat. Oh, so Amy says, guess what? I can eat Tim Tams whenever I want, at least till Monday when the diet starts.
Uh-huh. See, Amy, that's what comes from eating those Tim Tam cakes. Tim Tam Slam's much better.
They were good. So did you work as a mechanic and fixed a VW Beetle? True or false?
True.
You were a mechanic.
Well, I did. My father had a motor dealership, and so I was one of his grease monkeys.
So you did just check tire pressure.
No, actually,
okay.
I was actually looking for the radiator in the back of the VW Beetle.
Why? Was there nothing in the front of it?
Well, the engine of the VW Beetle's in the back, and
see.
it is air cooled. It does not have a radiator.
Well, you know, I'm not a car person, but that one I did know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does the Triumph? I mean, do the Teslas have is the storage area in the front or the back?
Both. In the
What?
Tesla.
I don't believe him. You guys tell me the truth.
He has a trunk and a frunk.
There's a trunk in the front?
Yep.
And there's storage in the back?
Yes, there is.
You
The
guys.
VW Beetle had a frunk.
A frunk?
Yeah. The trunk up the front.
Sometimes people wish you'd walk that way. What else? What else did we really enjoy? The high tea was fun. Yeah, that was good. Uh, we started dining in the wrong dining area so we could all sit together a lot. That was fun
Correct.
because
Correct.
we knew we didn't actually have to schedule the right one every time. And once we
Correct.
figured that out, we were all over the place.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I found absolutely brilliant was getting on board the cruise ship, and the first day there was a proposal.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Matt and Kimbra.
Oh, an actual proposal.
Correct.
Yes. And we had a renewing of the vows.
Oh, we did. We did. That was absolutely. I don't know whether V could live it down, to be honest.
Uh,
I have on good
that was
authority.
amazing.
I have on good authority that Rabbi Yossel Sachs Schmimmelhauser was rather appreciative at being the officiator at that vow renewal.
Yeah, you were that rabbi was so involved he forgot that I had parts to play. That's okay. I was dressed in a one piece man dress with tie dye and happy faces all over it, and I I managed to help a little bit, but Steve almost brought me to tears, just like the
Yeah.
video of Matt and Kimbra. It was pretty emotional, pretty beautiful.
Absolutely.
Good times though, that's for sure.
Yeah, very good times.
Yes, a tie-dye moo. Thank you, V. That's another way to say it, but I wouldn't have, phrased it quite like that. Let's see, how we doing on time? All right, you ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Is it true? And by the way, I just want everybody to know I'm concerned about the answer to this because it has implications. Thanks for admitting it, Donovan. You're welcome, V. Is it true a bird crapped on your head once? True or false? Let's see how that one works out.
That's
And
a
I
shit.
worry because that means I don't want to. If this is true, I don't want to be standing too close to you and be oh, I got the wrong one.
Incoming.
Bunch of trues. Meg said false. What's wrong with her? Such a negative person. She's not the most positive person. I don't know what.
Absolutely, that girl.
Yes.
I
Bullseye.
appreciate it no end.
V said bullseye. Yes. Let's see. So IT, meeting people. Our group picture.
Yes.
And we did the funny, awkward face.
Yeah, we did.
And that was a great, I like that. Just so you people know, when you take a group picture, always do a funny face one because in the end, they're just more fun. Everybody can smile and it looks all nice. And you're like, yeah, okay, everybody's. But when you do the funny face, people really study those pictures to see all the faces that people made. And whose son was it that he had some great faces? He was in short down in the front row. I can't remember whose kid that was, but he was hilarious every time they took a new one. Because I hate smiling. I always
can't
make a weird
remember who's
face.
in that photo either. I'll have to have a look at it.
Yeah, we took about 8 or 10 of them, and I don't think he may have smiled once.
Oh, that was Danny's son, Landon.
It was right. Danny Griswold's son, right?
Yeah.
Landon. Oh, very good, James. Yes, thank you, Amy. Look at everybody jumped right in there.
Yep.
See, they knew.
I was trying to think who was with us on the cruise.
Meg says I always have an awkward face.
Meg, awkward or not, we appreciate every minute of you.
Yes, first, can we just say thank you to Crystal and Meg?
Absolutely. They've gone to the trouble of putting this together, and they've done a great job, and I'm really proud to be associated with them, and I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Not the heart of my bottom, but the bottom of my heart.
Wow, really?
Yeah, really.
There. That's nice.
I know. I know.
Is that never mind? I'm not going. Never. No. There had to be another moment that was really amazing. Oh, there was a taste test moment that did
Yes.
not go well for Kenny. Do you remember what that
No.
was? Does anybody remember what he did taste and it did not go well? Now he liked escargot.
Yeah, he did.
I heard he tried avocado again. Now I didn't hear the results. I bet somebody here can tell us that.
Well, he actually
Oh,
had
very good.
he
Michael
had
Mann.
Avo at the chef's table.
Yes. And did he like it?
Well, he didn't know he was eating Avo until he'd eaten it, and we told him it was Avo. But it was hidden away in the food so well that it didn't taste like Avo.
Okay, because I tried to get him to put it on his breakfast burrito was when I made that for him.
Yep. Yep.
Or had it made. I didn't do any cooking.
Did I, Ashley?
It was Michael Ann was right. It was the gelato. I don't know what happened, but the gelato was not gelato. I don't know who thinks that's what Italian gelato tastes like, but they were not sweet at all. That's the one thing, and I agree with him. I gave it a 0. Very good for remembering what that was. That's so bright. Oh, he tried creme brulee, V said. Did they have that there?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I don't think I liked their creme brulee either, did I?
I don't know. I wasn't there when you ate it. G'day, Jody.
She did peek in to say hi, yes. Creme brulee, I didn't remember eating that. Oh, V said I got a bad batch. Well, that may be. I'm a very creme brulee aficionado. And you know how I know this?
Tell me.
Because I took Jody to meet my aunt who lives somewhere in Houston. And we went and visited, and she made creme brulee. And that was Jody's first time. And you know what she said? Now, keep in mind, my aunt is very prim and proper and does all the beautiful little sets and the little, crafts, and everything looks nice. And she goes, good pudding.
Oh,
Ever since then, I've decided she is the best taste tester of creme brulee. When that's your response, that means it was darn good.
yep.
Yeah, see, Amy thought the creme brulee was gross too. I did not like it. Oh man, she didn't try the gelato. Wasn't a fan of the flavors. I got you, Amy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ashley Ratliff, thanks for being here. All right, and who's coming up next? Do you remember?
I think it's Kenny.
Oh yes, Kenny. And guess where his link is?
Down at the bottom.
Right below the donating page, which you should have done by now.
I got some bad news for you.
Nobody donated $50, did they?
No.
Nobody wants to know if. I'm so
cares.
sorry. I don't even know why I put that on the list.
Nobody cares, Donovan. The only one who cares is you.
I guess I'm the only one. I'm concerned for Ilana. Let's just put it that way. So the answer to your question, is it true? A bird crapped on your head?
Yes, it's true.
Really? How did that happen?
When I was about 13, a friend and I, the friend's father was one of my school teachers, and he invited me to come and spend some time with his son. And there we were. We were on a place in Johannesburg. It was a lake, and on the lake there was an island right in the middle. We were rowing over next to the island, and a bird decided that it was a good landing spot, so it hooked on my head.
How nice.
It was a shitty feeling.
I don't think you're supposed to use that word.
Sorry.
I do know what I'm going to dress as now for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
You.
A bird. Me.
Not just me with a little white splotch on there. I think I'll use some really bad creme brulee and put it up there.
Oh, God.
So no one donated $50, so we'll never know if Shaun sleeps in the nude. Meg did say she cares about you, Shaun, but not about how you sleep.
Well, thank God for that.
I think I picked the wrong question to actually get someone to donate.
Correct.
I just wanted everybody to have sympathy for Ilana. That's all I was concerned with, you know.
I know. And Ilana's grateful for the sympathy.
Is she?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
She tells me to go to bed really early so she doesn't have to worry about seeing me when she comes to bed.
She's not like runs to the, here's what I picture. The sheets will never tell, says James Steffi. I just look at it this way. I'm sure she runs to the bedroom to get there first so all the lights can go off.
No, the favorite statement that's running through my mind right now is run, Forrest, run.
Oh my God, that's doubly funny. You have 4 minutes left to do a donation. You got the QR code there at the top. You've got the link right below this video in the description. I actually had fun doing this. I wasn't sure I was going to come up with some good questions, and I learned some things.
Well, let me say I am actually grateful that you did come on up and that we did do this as a team, because I know that we're both passionate about the helping hands, and we only want success out of it. And so, folks, we definitely would wish and hope that you guys do empty out your pockets so that we can get another 5 sets of couples going on a cruise ship. That at the end of the day, that's what we're looking at. We just want opportunity for people to join us in enjoying the fun that we have and helping change lives, because cruising changes lives.
And we didn't do one in January on purpose. Give you time to recover from those holidays of December. So hopefully you're ready to start your charity work now and with us, so you can have something to write off in your taxes next year for those of you in the U.S. Because you can write those off, just so you know. And I also would like to say that this has been an incredible group of people to work with, and spending time with Kenny, I really wish I was going on the next ship, because the way this thing turned out was just exactly like I guess you imagined it, Shaun, and it really did turn out the way I thought it would. It was a great experience, and I'm very happy to even be part of it. So, I'm trying to think. Do you have anything else you want to say before we sign over to Kenny?
I just want to say, folks, we are with an amazing group of people. We hope to change an amazing group of people, and we hope to learn from that amazing group of people as well. So appreciate all the help that everybody's given. And in the past, you guys have donated, and we appreciate that. But more to the point now, we've got so much more to do. And we would love it if more people came on board with us, whether it be as a recipient or a cruise channel or who cares what. But the more people who join us, the more we grow, the more we benefit the community at large. And goal is get this around the world. So let's get it around the world.
And we're welcome to have supporters show up on these group cruises. Don't forget that part too. You can be a part of it, even if you go on the cruise and join the group and get involved with all the people that you see here today.
Like the Najuma Browns and the so on around the world, all the supporters that join us. We really appreciate those.
Well, I just have one little sign off for you, and Shaun, it's special.
Yep.
Way to go, butthead.
And I hope to see you guys over at Kenny's channel. Say goodnight, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie.
Your name is Shaun.
Well, you said good night, Charlie.